Hello guys, this is Karan and Brar. That's right, a video game. This is Karan and Brar part 11. Karan and Brar part 11. So, it's the weekend. That's the pictures of them. Brar, that's so bunked. Really? How about Jesse? Oh, this one. You should really watch this one. Car.
Hey, Rocky, have you seen my new car wash beauty poster? This month, Carly washes her first. Do you mean this? Hey, give her back! Get out of here! Or keep her. It's gonna be a long month. And FYI, this is what's... Okay, so guys, I want to go from give her back. Okay, ready? Now we're starting. Hey, give her back. Ready now? Action. Hey, give her back. And hit. Or keep her. And FYI, this is what revenge sounds like. Wait, no. Apparently, payback sounds like a constipated woman. Oh, but get it. Here you go, Mrs. Gibney. Wait, no! And now, let's have Frank in and all the paper on.
Okay. Sure.
Hi, this is Jenilyn, Giggle Gang reporter at Oakland Mall, and today I'm here with Karan and Brar. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
So have you ever been to Michigan before?
I've been to Michigan once, and it was like a quick. I think I've been to Oakland Mall before, but I've definitely like pit stopped here like a million times. So it's really cool to like come over here and just like hang out.
so have you done like anything fun while you were in Michigan, or was it just like stopping by here at the state, things like that?
I'm trying to think. We swung by the Frankenmuth. Got you. It was a really awesome town, and we like walked around. Corey Fogelman is from Girl Meets World. He was with us as well. So we just walked around town for like an hour, and we just like looked around. It was awesome.
So did you have like a lot of fun there? Because I know Frankenmuth is a lot of fun. Did you try their fudge?
I did not try their fudge. I did not. I missed out on a lot, but it was cool because we were like going to the coffee shops. It was awesome, and it was also relaxing because it's just like in LA is just such a busy, crazy city. It's fun to like switch it up a bit.
Oh, that's cool. So you're like in more of like a relaxed area, because I know in LA it's like busy, busy, busy. Go over here, go over there.
It's like work.
So this might seem a little strange, but what is the weirdest or like funniest thing you've ever done?
Weirdest or funniest thing I've ever done? You know what? It was the first lady was guest starring on our show, and like we had Secret Service coming in weeks in advance, like
Change
clearing
the
the
camera to
building,
6
making sure everything was safe and whatnot, and we were like given instructions like, hey guys, like just like the respectful way to greet the first lady is Madam First Lady or Mrs. Obama, and they were like, okay, we're gonna put you guys in a separate part of the set so you guys can meet her privately first, and we were like, okay, awesome. So like the head of Disney Channel was there, Gary Marsh, and we had like a whole cast there, and you see like these Secret Service men turning the corner, and the first lady comes, and the first thing I say is, "Hi, Michelle," and then I panicked. I was just like, the Secret Service is gonna come after me because I felt so bad. I was like, that is so. That's the one thing they told me to do besides like just say my lines. It was just refer to her like as Mrs. Obama, and I obviously messed that up.
Wow, so that's like pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
So I understand that you recently participated in an organization called the School Fund with Paris Burrell. So how is that going for you?
It's going really well. We raised up to $3,500, which is awesome. So like we've helped plenty of students, and I think it's awesome because it's like they're a fairly new organization. So to bring light to them is really awesome. And Matt Severson, who is the CEO and the founder of the organization, he's a really awesome guy, and he works really, really hard. So in like any way that like we can help him out, like his story like really inspired us. So like we want to give back and help him out.
Oh, that's really cool. So is it like going well so far? Like when did you get started?
We got started, we met like almost a year ago, so like we've been trying to figure something out for a while. We're like, okay, what can we do? First we're like, okay, like let's go to Africa, let's visit a school, maybe let's think about building a school, and we kept, because of our work schedules, we couldn't do that, so we kept flipping back and forth, and then we were like, okay, how about we run a campaign? How about we raise some money, see what we can do, and we got around to it, which took a lot of planning, but it was so much fun. It was great, and like his team is amazing, and the school fund, like they're really great because they provide scholarships to kids in third world countries who can't afford it for themselves, and it gives the support for these kids to change their lives around instead of like having to stay at home and not have a formal education.
Well, that's really inspiring for other kids. Now, do you have anybody, like a role model, that inspired you to do things like this?
I'm trying to think. Debbie, actually. And when we were working on Jessie, Debbie was really excited because she was going to go off to India to help build a well. And, she was like, okay, like, she was coming to me and my dad, and she's like, hey, teach me some Hindi so, like, I can learn. So my dad would, like, teach her a word a day, like every few weeks or so. And it was really cool because she was, like, really dedicated to these projects, and she really wanted to make a difference. And I think, she installed those skills into, like, the whole cast of, like, giving back and, like, doing the right things.
Wow, so she was kind of like inspiring you to like help out and do things like that?
Definitely. Like, Debbie's been a huge role model in my life. I mean, like, I came to LA at the age of 11, not knowing anything, so to have her there just guiding us was awesome.
Aw, so do you have any role models like that inspired you to act?
Definitely. I have Aziz Ansari right now. I mean, he is an awesome actor, but also it's just like he's breaking a lot of boundaries because sometimes, like, as an Indian actor, you don't always see them playing lead roles in Hollywood. But I think, like, with the show Masters of None or, anything that he's worked on, he's really shown that, the Indian guy doesn't always need to play the nerd, that he can always break out and he can do other things. I mean, Parks and Rec is a great example of that. Like, his character was, like, this, like, ladies man and just like this goofy guy, and I thought it was awesome. Like he makes his own projects and he's awesome, and I really look up to the guy.
Oh, well, thank you. So I have one last question. So how do you say thank you in Hindi?
Shukriya. Yeah, I think I can understand Hindi and Punjabi really I can't like speak because I hesitate, especially with my grandparents, because I'm just like, I don't want to mess something up and say something very offensive.
Well, Shukriya, is that how you say it?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much. This is Jenilyn Wu, Giggle Gang reporter at Oakland Mall, and I had an amazing time getting to interview Karan Brar.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so Shukriya, thank you in Hindi. Guys, not Bengali. I know I say my favorite color. Blue. Ami, Priya, wrong, Neil. I think Bengali is also a very nice language. I think it's pretty similar than Hindi. And also, Karan Brar can speak Punjabi and Hindi and English.
The all-new 2017 GMC Acadia.
This is our last video.
The person I text the most, embarrassingly enough, is probably my mom, because she leaves for work early in the morning, and I leave for work later in the day, so we don't see each other in the evening. So we're probably like,
No, don't think that. I wouldn't want to take that back. Why did they very picture of Karan Brar?
like texting throughout the day. I have sent a text message that I've completely regretted. It was actually, it was for this skit on set, and they had me in a dress. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta text this to myself. So, one of our wardrobe department people took a picture of me, and I was like, oh, let me type in my number, and I typed it in wrong. And then I hit send, and I was like, oh, I wonder where this is going. Thankfully, it didn't lead anywhere. I think it was just a landline, but that definitely scared me. The weirdest text message I've ever received was probably from a stranger who said congratulations for, a baby I never had. And I replied, I was like, oh, I'm a 14-year-old boy. And she was like, oh, sorry, but here's a picture of the baby. And, yeah. The last person I texted was probably, I want to say my mom. I'm not even joking. Like, I texted, she's like, make sure you eat well and dress nice today. So the Context Clues campaign is a really cool thing going on with DoSomething.org and Dollar General Literacy Foundation, and they're teaming up so they can help kids, sharpen up their skills during summer, because sometimes we always forget to read during the summer and lose some of our skills.
Okay. So literally, we know more. We know Karan Brar. We know him. We know now. Mostly know more about his personality. So that's really what I've shown you in this video today. So I guess goodbye.